Hello everyone, and in case you haven't noticed, my voice sounds a little strange today, and I don't know why. It just has been for a few weeks now, I guess? Whatever. Now, I already played this game once, and then, I didn't think I'd record it, but I was having so much fun with it that I continued playing it. But I decided that I would give you guys the benefit of the doubt and start anew and let you guys experience the game yourself. I'm pretty sure you already seen everyone else play it. But I thought of it first. I may have not recorded it first, but I thought of it first. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a long time. So, fuck everyone else, alright? Fuck the popular YouTubers. Uh-oh, voice acting. Okay, here we go. Hey! Wanna hit up karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. Remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope. She just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there, but then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? Oh, she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she up and lived like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did, the only thing left was her arm. It had a really weird scar on it. So it was definitely her arm. Sorry, my microphone. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. That doesn't look like a dog bite. It looks like a tattoo. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg too. Huh? Miki. Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor's true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. I hear snatches of idiotic ghost stories. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They don't like killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. Better hurry. Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Ugh. My head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. I know that feeling. Believe me, I know that feeling. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? All I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters, the name Saya Kojo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. Okay, this must be Kujo Mansion then? Kujo Mansion. Cujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. A strange scar. Wind to death. I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. A light appears in the second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grab the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent, except for the constant tick of the clock's second hand. I must be the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. That wasn't really a shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. The staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Hoping, I hesitantly make my way over, transition slowing my steps. It's a young girl. She isn't moving in as I approach. At least, it seems that way to me. Doesn't look like she is even breathing. Corpse. Great. Clear herself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Touch it. With a shaggy hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. Press down on her arm. She makes a strange sound in her ear. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. A doll's joints creak when they move. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. I'm so fucking dumb that I didn't realize that because of the creaking, I didn't think that it was moving on its own. Because I don't like to put two and two together, because I don't like and to overanalyze things to keep everyone else in the dark. Haha, pun intended. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of the bell breaks the silence. Fuck me. It seems to be coming from above me. Where the fucking hands go? Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. I'm gonna touch everything. The noise guides me over. It's an antique father clock. I don't give a shit what it's a grandfather. Who fucking cares? The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. It looks like a flower. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence ascends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? The only time is 3 times, asshole. All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with the light. Stopping from the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. This is gonna hurt my throat, by the way. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is cremated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor of my feet feels off. It's wet. We can also hear that's wet, too. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know the scent. This metallic tang. Lightning flashes. I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of a woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I winch my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm gonna throw up. She watched me throw up, guys. How mean. In the next instant, the lights are on. Oh god, that hurts. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, I'm all good. Oop, I keep hitting the microphone along with the cords. Wait, that's not all. The body's gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the bloodstain crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on here as well. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. The large doll sits on the couch. This must be the figure still in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police. Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like you wouldn't believe that.
Yokoso.
Welcome to Kojo Mansion. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move too. I am sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities out here already. I see. My master Sayakojo was unable to escape from the Mark Bank. Sayakojo? Does that mean she's that corpse? Wait, what's this about a Mark? Lady Saya, or Saya, how do you want to say it, was searching for a way to escape the Mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? She must be talking about this weird scar. How is that a scar? It looks like a tattoo. Did Sayakojo invite me to the mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I'd like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that one was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. We're gonna go with the default name. I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up a blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It's also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Enter the protagonist's last name. Okay. Let's think of something funny. They always say the last name last. I mean first. Because Japanese. I don't know why they do that, but they do. It's my own little personal thing. To me it's funny. Is Twink okay? Yes, it's perfect. First name. Okay, who cares? Is Baby Twink okay? It'd be switch, it'd be Twink Baby. I'm sorry. Baby Twink. I can't say that with a serious voice. I can't. Understood, Lord Twink. I'm sorry, I have such a stupid mind. To me, it's funny, but probably to some of you it's not, but to me it's funny. I'm pretty sure Heather could come up with better names than me. Now, I shall explain to you about the mark. It is a seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I'm afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. They can slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death, all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? That can't be. That means that Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Twink, you will die this very dawn.
Part of the art is brown. Like in the middle of it is brown. I maybe skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I could probably attribute to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in the guest room in the mansion. I barely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I'll die at dumb, huh? I try saying out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense. Way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt Dog gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Twink. Are you feeling better now? I feel terrible. That is only natural, of course. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. With that, would you grab hold of it? And I shall do my utmost help. What will you do? Hello, Morty. Oh, I booped your nose. Are you just going to lick my hand? Your tongue is so freaking long. I'm gonna grab it. Maybe grab it. Don't grab it. I'll grab your tongue. Oh, I grabbed your beard. I have nothing but slobber all over me now. Gross. I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways.
am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is not for the faint of heart, by the way. And this is not for children. This is life or death decision. So, if you are faint of heart and a child, I do not recommend that you watch with this series. If you already have, good for you. I mean, I don't care if you watch it. I'm just letting you know. Deadly choice. You'll be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time, and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up, the wrong answer will result in a game over. So be quick, but also careful, finding the right answer. Yeah, I know this is so hard. Completing a deadly choice restores some soul power. Discover dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up while pressing certain dialogue. Backlog. The option button will display previous dialogue. Yeah, discover left. Auto mode. The R1 button will activate auto mode. Hide the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing triangle. Yeah, I knew that. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death, or struggle against the light? Oh shit! I went too fast. Shit. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not what I wanted. And you need to accept your death by the mark. No! No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As you say, if I shall carry out the dying law and master of nature, I cannot do much, but feel free to request any leadership. You should not be telling a man that. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and lose my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. Open up, please! A knock comes from the front door. Who would come here this late at night? Police? Prostitutes? Drug dealers? Mafia. Oh. Oh my. What a sign of fate. It seems that the other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she's some kind of mysterious power being a talking doll now. I beg your pardon, Lord Twink. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I'm able to move my arms, I'm unable to walk. I moved to the front door to greet our guests. People faded to die like me. I wonder what they're like. They're school children. Who find a door not who I expect to see it this late at night. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way.
We came to see Professor Cujo. Who are you?
I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm her boyfriend! Her disciple.
Huh, okay. She got so much spiritual power, it's no surprise she had disciples.
She seems to know Saya Cujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I got the feeling she's a huge occult fan. So am I. I get a huge kick out of the name.
I'm Moe Wannabe.
Moe means cute, by the way. So I think she's trying to say, I'm a cute wannabe. I'm sorry.
I'm here talking to her about this article she wrote on OOP Arts Monthly.
She pulled out an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside the picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Kujo Mansion.
This is the same scar, right?
Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on the right of her thigh is the mark.
I think I know what the article means, but erasing memories... I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think the scar is doing?
That article is utterly bogus. The voice stops. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. Must feel embarrassed about that.
But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the manor's gate? That's up. Your scar scares you.
Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. His eye insults. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both bark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Mary shrieks sadly when she gets close.
Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It looks like she's alive.
They're both admiring her when...
Yokoso.
Welcome to Kujo Mansion.
What? It spoke!
With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the death. I can't really say that word. It sucked. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. About the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. But their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believe Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Hang on, I need to get a drink. Now, personally, I think it'd be better if they changed the colors of the ballot box so I know who's who. Great, and then you do this. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can't see Tsukasa's face has darkened, so it must be happening to him too. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so you might remember.
I'm not positive, but I think the mark might be a curse of Hanako. Hanahiko.
There we go, Hanahiko. Hanahiko. This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of the town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Saya Kojo was curious too. Could be connected to the marksman? I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Twink. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1. Hanahiko. This one's really fucked up. Just so you know. It's beyond fucked up. Let's do a guy for this. Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko's back.
I heard that he can appear if you peek in the school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. And at night, pretty. You would tell him no, he'd be fine, but he would say yes. Give me that red spot, and then he just disappears.
But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. Not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them.
And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another. Assumptions and errors mix in, but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moye, do you know anything else?
I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School.
This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Why were you at H Elementary?
My big dream was to write about the occult, so I love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down.
What should I ask next? Was Hanahiko there?
I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but shivers suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left.
What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark?
I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kojo wrote about.
I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost.
Sorry.
But you don't deny she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe Tsukasa glanced down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he remembers something. Better ask him some questions too. T Elementary. I go to school there. You probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H school. What should I ask next? When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What should I ask next? Did you see Hanahiko?
No. And I didn't chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed the mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home.
I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence.
You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appears, for their sake, as well as yours.
That's well and good, but what good am I investigating?
Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That's the only way to escape.
And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders.
It seems that Hanhiko has appeared at 2 schools. What will you investigate?
Also, we're going to investigate the old school that had a lot of stuff going on. H Elementary.
Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school.
A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I have no excuses if I got caught.
Wanna get going then? Let's do this.
Wait, you're coming too?
Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanehiko yet.
She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism?
I'm going to.
Hey, not you too. Seriously?
My life's on the line here.
I don't want the reason I died to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. But to bring kids along with me is...
I understand your hesitations, but the mark does not discriminate stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, we should honor that.
I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Oh, that really hurts. It hurts to speak in that voice. I'm gonna be drinking so many drinks. Okay.
Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It's possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip.
Selecting a partner. First, select the mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu.
Oh, hey! Hey, mister!
Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on the notes of what Mary told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. Why don't you want to forget it? Forget anything! I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get, and I'll keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to Spirit File. The notes of Hanehiko. Other. Spirit File. Important information on spirits will be added to the Spirit File. Check for your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Save the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose Continue. Saving, saving, we're also saving. Saving, saving, yes we are fucking saving. I want to take Tsukasa. That's close to his voice. Good enough. Onwards, onwards, yes we're going onwards. First we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Nice van. The garage. Did I say garage? Fuck me. I can't really say garage. 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 Not a garage. I'm not from the UK. It's not garage. Or whoever says garage. It's a garage. But garage is easy to say. But puts a lot of issues on the tongue. Garage. 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 Jarage. Orange. Orange. Banana. I don't know. Fuck it, who cares? It's detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles alike accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. According to Mary, your amnesia is so bad you've forgotten your name. Are you really able to drive? He looked at me doubtfully. Don't worry, it'll be fine, I think. It should be fine. I mean, there's a part of you that will never, ever forget anything, no matter what you do. You know what that's called? Muscle memory. Your muscles are the best memory in the fucking world. You could probably forget everything they ever learned, but your muscles will always remember. Like, say you forgot how to play an instrument, like I did. Stupid. Once you put your hands on the instrument and you see the notes, you instantly start playing and you're like, oh yeah, I get it, I remember. Or in marching band. Have you guys ever seen a marching band show? If you have you seen how they move in the exact same way every time you see them? Crazy, right? You're like, how do they know all this stuff? How do they know where to go? How do they remember all this? Easy. Muscle memory. They constantly do it every single day in different routes at the same time. And things get changed a lot. Believe me, they get changed a lot. And run over the same steps over and 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 over. It gets really repetitive. To the point it sinks into your brain. Also, people use what they call waypoints. And they also count in their heads. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. If we go up to 16, that's it. We say 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th because it's easier than saying 13, 14, 15, 16. And we say how many we need to do, like, we need to do 8 by 8 by 8 by 16. That's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That's what we do. And every time we count, it's each step. Pump, 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 pump. And training is hard. It's hard. It's literally abuse. It's basically boot camp, except easier. But for me and the group I was in, we loved the abuse. We loved it. We demand abuse. Verbal and physical. And mental. We demanded it all. We wanted him to yell at us. We wanted him to throw things at us. We wanted him to just absolutely destroy us. We are fucking weird. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. You don't have a license, do you? I think even passengers get in trouble if they're caught without one. The fuck? Why would a passenger need a license? What? What? That makes no sense. Okay, Japan, what's going on? Why do passengers need a license to drive a car when they're not the ones driving? I understand it's an ID, but you don't need it. You don't need it when you're in a car. Maybe it's an ID, and the cop was like, okay, let me see your ID. How about you? Are you old enough to be drinking? Let me see your ID. Okay, yes you are. Here you go. Because there's people out there who look like they're not supposed to be, because they look super young. Like, for instance, I'm 19, but my stature says I'm probably 14, and my face says I'm probably 15 or 16. Not to mention I have small hands, and I'm very skinny, so that also makes me look even smaller. It's not fun for me. I went to a strip club once. Yeah. They were checking my card constantly, saying if it was forged or if it was a fake. They kept looking through, scanning it, put it up to the light and everything. I'm like, no way. And I had so many jokes happening with the bouncer and the guy checking our stuff. One of the guys called me Lara Croft. It was funny. Like, have any weapons on you, Lara Croft? I'm like, nope. Left them all back in the dungeon. Left it all back at the sea level. It's a kraken. Left them back at the village. I let a jaguar eat them. I only played one Tomb Raider game. Another guy just kept checking my ID. I mean, I understand why. The counter was super huge. It went up to my face. I could easily put my chin on it. Go like, oh, what's going on? I did that, actually. Then I got hit on by a stripper. Freaked me out. I know she just wanted my money, but it was creepy. I don't like it. But they're nice. They're nice. Talk to people. Talk to people when you go to strip club, guys. You'll make a lot of friends. Just try not to succumb to their ways. Because normally when a prostitute, I'm sorry. Normally when a stripper at a strip club, and they see you and you're a new face, and you're a complete virgin like me, they'll see you as a money target. And they'll use you, compliment you, and all this stuff to make you feel nice and good, or completely flushed in the face. They'll even perform a show for you. Like, they'll put their ass in your face and everything, which is not very flattering, mind you. Now, I'm not going to say the stripper's name who did this, but you know who you are. You start with an M, you end with a Y. I complimented on your outfit because it looked really cool. It was all lace and black, and you had those awesome black socks with those freakish weird heels. Your socks were soft. Told them where to get them, you said at Walmart. You're from this place. I can't say where it is, or else I'm going to get bombarded. Because it happened last time. Believe me, it happened last time. Bombarded with hate. You know who you are, lady. I do not want to see your butt. I really don't. I don't want to see you twerking on stage. You gotta understand that there's people out there who have different preferences. They're not all the same. If they were, there would be a huge problem. Not all people like twerking butts. Alright? Not all people like it. Not all people like tall women. Not all people like having their having vaginas in their face. They don't. They really don't. And if they do, good for them. But some of them don't. I'm one of those people. I don't like that. It's very strange. I'm like a Japanese man. Alright? I'm not a man, but hear me out. I'm like a Japanese man. I don't want all this stuff in my face. I don't want it this close to me. I want you to sit down and look absolutely ravishing. And you just gotta sit there. You can tease me all you like. You can do whatever you want. You can compliment me, and I'll just be like, here's $1, here's $1, here's $1, here's $1. But that's just me. That's just who I am. And those of you who've been to strip clubs, I'd like to hear your experience with your first time going to a strip club, if you have been to one. I mean, I like hearing stories. I'm wasting time. What time is it right now? It's 2:23. This is bad. This is really bad. But seriously, tell me your stories. Tell me stories. I like to hear these stories.
It could go on my permanent record.
Oh, shut up about your permanent record. We're always worried about permanent records and stuff, but really we should be more worried about having fun. Because in my childhood, the only thing I did was have fun. Like when 1 through 4. Or was it 1 through 5? Yeah. Year 1 through 5. All I did was have fun as a kid. But when I turned 6, I was like pushed into a solitary confinement breach bullshit in a classroom with a bunch of snotty kids. And somehow I already knew some of their names, and it was fucking weird. It's like as if I met them before. I was a very affectionate child. I didn't know any boundaries. I had no boundaries. No one could stop me. I would kiss all your faces. Because I'm an affectionate person. I would like to show my gratitude and my affection to people that I actually appreciate in a physical form. I can't put it into words because I suck with words. I didn't really speak that much as a kid. I didn't speak at all, in fact. If I did speak, it was very rarely and very short. But because I couldn't show my affection or my appreciation to anybody or show anything other than that, I had to use it words. Do you realize how hard that was for a child that hadn't speak for like 1 to 5 years? I was like a mouse in a cage with lions. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was happening. And I was constantly chased and attacked. I had no other mice friends. All my mice were gone. I mean, I had like 1 or 2 if lucky, and then they all just poof, gone, leave. Who cares? They turned into cats. In the end, my mice turned into cats. And I was stuck as a fucking rodent. As a tiny little mouse that couldn't even get a single scrap of food because, goddamn, I was skinny, and I was tiny, and I was very short. But damn it, I was quick. I was quick, and I was emotionless. I didn't understand emotions at the time. I had no idea what emotions were. I just understood gratitude and happiness and just pure bliss. That's all I understood. That's all I knew. And I thought my world's perfect. My world was perfect. Until I was pushed into school. Until I was forced to go to jail, quote unquote. Not really jail, it's just school. Okay. And you know what? I said fuck those people. Because I was bullied my whole time when I was in school. You know why I was bullied? I was bullied because I had 3 scars on my cheek, my right cheek, from burns of an oil heater. Because I was stupidly enough put my face on the bars of the oil heater because I was sick that day and just lay my face on the bars. And now I got 3 burns in my face. They're mostly faded now, but if you really look, you can see them. You know what else I was made fun of because of a slight deformity. I don't want to mention it because I'm still self-conscious about it, but no one notices it now. No one knows it. To them it looks normal. Or they just don't pay attention to it. They usually don't pay attention to it. And if they notice it, they'll ask about it, and I'll feel self-conscious about it. I mean, they can ask about my scars all they want. I love my scars. I appreciate them. I feel like they give me personality. I love them. I really do. But when you make fun of my height, my slight deformity, I will fucking punch you in the fucking face. I'll go in and grab your teeth out, take them out, and shout them with a hammer. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shove them back in. To your asshole. Because that's how much I fucking hate being called anything like short. I know I'm short. Shut up about it. Fucking school is the worst. As life went on, I saw the world more and more shitty. I entered into depression. That was fun.
sarcasm was also one of its benefits. I knew too much when I was a kid, because my sister would tell me everything she has learned. And somehow I would store it into my tiny little brain and keep all that information. My teachers thought my parents were reading to me, telling me how to write, and telling me how to spell. You know what they said to me? They said, your parents need to stop teaching you. Your parents need to stop reading to you. Your parents need to stop teaching you how to read and write. Because I was too smart for them. I knew too much. I knew way too much. And it wasn't because of my parents. It was because of my sister. So, when I stopped trying to listen to my sister about her school life, my grades went down. Like, way down. Because I had memory loss. Short-term memory loss. I was so bad at remembering things, I'll have to go back 5 times and have the information repeated to me 3 times each time I came back. It was annoying for both of us. Me and whoever was giving me the information. It was tragic. Some of my teachers didn't think I could read at all, because I refused to take a goddamn spelling test, reading test, whatever it was, on the computer. What you had to do was you grabbed a book that you read, take it to the computer, type in the title of that book, and take a test for it. Why they did this, I don't know. After a while, I realized, this is fucking stupid. Why should we do this? It's absolutely ridiculous. If we read, we read. You don't need us to take a test for it. If you make a test for it, we're not gonna read it. We're just not. You're not gonna do it. Or better than that, we're just not going to take the test. Because I certainly didn't. And my teachers believed that I was mentally handicapped for a very long time. Until someone got smart and said, hey, how about we give this to her instead? It was a graphic novel. Novel. It was thicker than my arm. It was high school level at that time. I don't remember the title of it. But I read it. And it took me... How long did it take me? Maybe 3 weeks? I can't remember. But it took me a long time. I was forced to read it in class when we're doing spelling or math or whatever else we were doing. I was a slow reader, and I was a slow test taker. Fuck me. And because I speak so fast that I oftentimes get tongue-tied, that is a problem for me. And it still is today. And I will continue this game, but I want to talk about this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everyone who's watching this. What time is it? I'm so sorry. They really thought I was mentally handicapped because I did not want to take those goddamn tests. And when I took that test, well, I didn't take that test very well because, I said, fuck this test. But I did take it. I did take the test on that stupid computer. And I aced it. I aced it with 100% memory and everything. With correct spelling, with correct scenes, everything was right.
And half of them I just guessed. Because I couldn't remember shit. And when my teachers looked at this, they stared at me and thought, how in the fuck did she do that? It's simple, really. So they asked me, how was I able to read this? Take the test and ace it, and yet have a low grade level of a second grader. I was in the 4th grade. I told them, because I didn't want to take the test. I read, I don't take the test. That's exactly what it sounded like in that classroom. Everyone was silent. They stared at me and said, you do not belong here. I said, no I don't. I said, instead of making your students read books and take tests, which they already do, they already read and take tests. That's all they ever do. Sitting there doing paperwork. That's all we do. Read, take tests. Read, take tests. Write on paper, take tests. Write on paper, take tests. Send it in to the teacher, send it in to the boss man, and get money. We don't get the money. We're like slaves. That's how I always saw it when I was in school. I always thought we are slaves to the big man. The big man, the principal. So I always hated him. I said, fuck you. And he was like, well, don't say that, because that's not my fault. It's the government's fault. It's the corporation's fault. I was like, well, fuck the corporation. You're okay with it because you get money. We fucking don't. I think the teachers should give us the money. Because they give you the money, you give them the money, so it only makes sense that they give us the money. Because from what I heard, in Sweden, in fucking Sweden, they get paid to go to school. Hear that right? They get paid to go to school. They get paid. I think they're able to go to college. I think they're able to travel so well. I think Felix was able to travel because of school. School did that. They paid him to go to school. I'm not sure it's all of them or just college, but whatever it was, it worked, and he went to see Marcia. And what's bullshit? Our fucking country is like, hey, you want to go to college? Okay. Well, you gotta pay for it. But if you have a transfer from a different country, say like Japan or something, it's like, oh sure, come on in, you don't have to pay shit. But when we go to a different country and try to exploit their do not pay for college thing, we have to pay for it because we are foreigners. Makes sense, makes sense. But America, we always have to be different. Have you noticed that everyone else in the world drives on the left side of the road? Have you noticed that? And their driver's side is on the right side of the car? It makes sense. Your body is in the middle of it. If you're on the left side. If you're on the right side, then your body is on the outside of the middle. You're just sitting there like, yeah, that's good. You easily like look down and see if you're about to hit the side. You're like, oh shit. Why is that? Why are we only one in this whole goddamn world that changes everything to be the opposite of what everyone else is? Why don't we just follow them, alright? Everyone else is doing it. See what I did there? I said everyone else is doing it. That way we not be confused when we go to a different country.
I know a couple people who went to another country and were completely confused. Because they didn't know where to go. The road rules are different. Everything was different. Everything was backwards to them. Their car was backwards. And they were constantly pulled over because their car was backwards. They were forced to change their car to whatever country they're in car. They had to remove their license plates from the original car or get a copy and put it on that car. They were planning to live there. No, they were just visiting for a week. They tried to explain it to the officer, but the officer said, no, fuck you Americans. We do this shit. You come to our country, you'll follow our rules. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. I'm so sorry for anyone else who goes to America and have to be forced to change their thing. I'm so sorry. Literally everyone in every country, when they come to America, they have to change their ways of how to drive. They have to change everything about their lifestyle just to be in America. How is that fun? How is that fun? I understand there's different rules in different countries. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. I understand. They don't meddle with us, we don't meddle with them. Simple. But why do we have to change the fucking roads? Why? Why do we do this? Why? I would like my answers. Why are we the opposite of everyone else? Why do we have to pay for our college when they don't? Why are we not paid to go to school when they are? It makes no bloody sense. There is a rule that states that you must pay people to work. All my life, I've been working, but not paying. I've been paid to go to school. I would be more happy to go to school if I got paid. Because they are working. We all hear the word, do your work. Why do you think high school students don't want to do the work? Because they realize the controversy. They realize the BS that is happening. And say, what the hell? They get paid and we don't? We are working. What the hell? No, I understand you people who are mad in high school. I understand. I was there. And as a student, I was like, shut up. Please. Stop making a scene. I was that person. I was the person that said, stop fooling around in the hallways. You're older than me. I was the person that said, sit your butt down so I can do my work. And be quiet. I was the person that said, stop playing your music outside your stupid microphone thing, your speaker from your backpack. Put your headphones in or something. No one wants to hear your music. No one wants to hear your stupid music that you think is awesome. It's stupid. And I ran the same dates as you. Or mine. But you gotta follow the rules. Why aren't you wearing pants? Why aren't you wearing pants? You're supposed to... Why? Why are you wearing leggings instead? Leggings are banned. I was that person. I was that person. Because I'd see teachers looking at them and not giving a shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I understand it's a stupid rule. I really do. But, what the fuck? If you just let students wear whatever the hell they want, then none of that would happen. No one would be breaking the rules. No one would be breaking dress code. If you let them wear what they want, they'll probably just wear sweats, hoodies, and long-ass black socks. You know what I wore when I was in high school? I wore my red Fallout hoodie, usually black jeans, sometimes blue, sometimes white, sometimes green, sometimes purple. I would normally wear my black jeans. They were usually either sweats or just jeans.
I used to wear a lot of blue jeans. And I would wear my white tennis shoes. Yep. That's all I wore. And underneath my little jacket would be a tank top with a shirt. Any kind of shirt, really. Usually a white shirt, sometimes a black shirt. And the tank top was either white, gray, or green. The one I'm wearing right now is green. That is all I wore. When I went to high school, it smelled like perfume, vapes, and cigarettes, and mostly weed. Every time I walked in the hallways, I would always smell weed. And it was really gross. I smell it every day. 'Cause my neighbors like to smoke weed. Every day. Every day. I mean, it's not bad or anything. It's just it smells so bad. Don't smoke it around me, please. Even some people I know don't smoke weed. And I'm like, please don't smoke it around me. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just smoke it around me. Because they don't give a shit. If you don't like something, speak your mind. Alright? Just saying. We should be paid to go to school. I'm sorry. I went on a rant. And I'm going to check the time again. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take these gummies and stuff them down my throat. So that way I can shut the fuck up. These are not like, you know, your usual gummies. These are CBD oil. They're kind of like weed, but not. They don't have the TLC in them. But they pretty much make you shut the fuck up. Okay. You know, at first, I had these CBDs. It tasted gross. But after a couple months of having them, they're actually pretty good. Makes me want to have actual gummies like these. You know, like a whole bag of them. Not CBD, but just the flavor of these gummies with whatever sugar's diced in them. Coated with whatever it is. Tastes good. To worrying about school now. After all, we do have more pressing worries if we don't get rid of this mark. My future's riding on this, so please make sure to drive safely. Okay. I'm sorry about this fucking rant. But some things just trigger that, right? Human bodies are remarkable. Yes, they are. Back in the garage. Fuck it. Back in the garage. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. For the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and now it's easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter in my head. May I ask you something? Sakasa pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. How bad is it? Your, amnesia, that is. It might be rude of me to ask, but I'm a concerned party too. A concerned party. Complex word from an elementary school kid. I don't know. I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what it's like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare it to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything being painted white. That's what it feels like. I see. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of tires. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. First, we'll have to search for that mirror. But what should we do to investigate after that?
How the hell am I supposed to know what I'm doing?
I thought you said that.
Think whatever you want.
I'm talking to a child. And if she were restrained on me, you couldn't say stuff. That's definitely how I roll.
Tear down the steering wheel. The dog in the mansion that Mark bears. Mark, spirits. And mysterious depths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all the crashing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. The death is closing in.
If that's happening, isn't the problem?
It's more how long do I have left?
How much longer?
I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. Oh, I think we're almost there.
Already? It's pretty close then.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's exactly right.
anytime it could.
It's also a lot closer than you'd think.
Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact. The walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in.
ちょっとちょっと
Hey, you there! Not another step! The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This probably belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here and dares it since it's haunted inside. You are one of them, are you? No, we're not. I glance over at Tsukasa, and they take the hint. We're only passing by. I'm sorry. We'll be going now. Looks like the guard is buying it. Of course, sorry to bother you. Who harassed two people walking by that are just standing there in the gate? Also, sir, you're not very perceptive, aren't you? You see two people standing in front of the gate with a van sitting parked on the sidewalk that they clearly came from. That wasn't there before. If you've been patrolling, you also must have seen no vehicles on the sidewalk, right? I'm only assuming it's on the sidewalk because that's where we are. And what's that earpiece? You're not a detective. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Oh, so he's a new guy.
いいね
Okay. Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As I watch him leave, Tsukasa leans over and whispers,
I expect as much. How annoying. You'll be in deep trouble if we're caught while investigating here.
moving around to hunt. Use arrow buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Yeah, I know. Pepsi is a wonderful thing to have in your life. Alright, moving on. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. It's pitch black. I can't see anything. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. You'll just use a flashlight.
That would make us easier to spot. But we have no choice.
Once the guards find us. Investigating a hunt. Move the left stick to search the current area.
Shine the flashlight of the areas of interest and press the X button. Pressing the circle button ends the search. Using the directional pads will end the search and move you. Alright, there's things over there, there's things right there. I'm gonna look at everything first. A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Spill it. Torn flyer. I don't find anything in particular. If there's anything there, you know. Looks like it. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase. Thank you. Independent research presentation, first floor, multiple purpose classroom. Come check it out. A presentation in a mirror. We really should investigate that mirror. Guess we'll go there first. Indeed. We have other clues. East. That's to the right. I know what east is. I'm not a fool. My sister is, though. Sorry, Heather. But you can't tell from west to east. The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. Oh, that's it? Okay. I don't like that sound. It was right in my ear, too. And don't make that sound ever again. As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across her. I turn on the flashlight to find... That's a rabbit. Could be a pet that escaped. Ah, there it is again! Oh, it sounds like a fly in my ear, but I know it's not the rabbit making the sound. The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. Rushes towards the eastern end of the wall. It ran away. Its nest might be in that direction. New info was added to the spirit file. Black rabbit. Okay, let's look around. Cause anything could be useful. It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They're shattered beyond repair. To the right. Oh, this one's filled with cannonball holes. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. It's an abandoned desk. The fallen desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Got a holy hard hat. What are you doing? What are you going to use that for? I don't know, but figure it out. Seems to be locked. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. It is important to find these things, I think. I'm not entirely sure why those are there, but they are. The fire door is rusted shut, it won't move. Climb the stairs. So this is the mirror. I don't see anything special about it. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something's biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Tsukasa. His hair looks normal. Any suggestions? It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it look hard to see your reflection. I face forward and suddenly wipe the gray mirror with my hand. I expect that I can't make anything out. I can see my own shadow reflected as a big, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I feared the shadow moved because I had. The next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something's in the mirror. Because it yelps and steps back. While I confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in the mirror. It makes my body relax. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The fever is now. So long to look. I can't even close my eyes. It opens. An odd say no, you're fine. Tallest kid in my class. Big people aren't allowed in school. Sound like the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Damn right I fucking survived. The scream echoes from the other side of the school. Tsukasa sinks to the floor. They gasp in a panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks to my throat. My mouth is completely dry. So is mine. I need to take a drink. Most of my eyes are already gone. Impossible. It was really there? No, there's no way to be completely sure yet. Tsukasa seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirling around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from when we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Anyway, mister, that scream we just heard, was that? Outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something whenever he's too. It sounded like it came from far away, ways down the hall. That would be the other side of the school. Right. It sounded fairly far away too. But to scream like that. Something must have happened to him. As I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the noise. All I see is darkness. What's the matter? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info is added to Spirit File. Hanahiko, the boy in the mirror. Yeah, no point out to looking around. Let's go down. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow on something outside. Huh. The door that we went into is shaking. But no need to go in there, we're fine. Locked. The rain coming in from the broken window is making the floor feel cold and damp. There's rain outside? It was pretty clear when I looked. The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. Sorry. There's a hole in the wall. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower and further in I go. I can't reach what's inside. I can see something stuck on the deep inside. I get hiccups a lot. There are not
nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard.
Yeah, there is. Anything else you'd like to know, Professor? No, I was going to think of a funny name, but I failed.
The abandoned desk. The desk like you'd find at any school. Surprising as it look very weathered. Guess that goes to show how durable school desks are. There's nothing in the bottle.
Don't pick up trash. That's embarrassing. It's for a climate, asshole. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So the shrieks and falls down.
I read his creation plant covers his face. The part of his face where you can see it twisted in anguish as it screams. No doubt about it. It's that guard. But then what happened?
Thorn, burning my face. It hurts. What's going on? Get away, leave us alone.
He likes to cut the flails in his hand and
he runs down the hallway.
the guard suddenly rushes towards the entrance.
If I were him, I'd jump out the window.
And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, we taste Yukasa's hand and have a look. All nerves have calmed some. They definitely let the unsettling pressure. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. I'm alright. Calm down. That guard. Yukasa stares at the door. That ghost is.
Speaking of, I thought I saw a figure standing behind him.
There's really no good way to respond to that. I'll silence Zero as my answer. What else could I do? No point coming here if we're just gonna stand and speak here. We don't cover the secret before it comes to us. I don't check out staff. Tactfully avoid answering Yukasa's question. The guard had run out. Seeing like inside. Some secret about Himiko. You want to go inside? Yes. We need to investigate this. I put my wrist over my palm, making sure Yukasa didn't notice. The moment I had put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. Listen, breathe, you fucking asshole.
Whew. New info was added to spirit file. Plentify the guard.
The staff room is chaos. The furniture is unpainted. In the walls was there a fire or something?
Looks like someone shoot cannonballs through the walls, through the mirrors. I mean, the windows. Oh man, the CBD really fucks you up sometimes. Cause you're so goddamn relaxed. Ugh. Let's see. The furniture is non-existent, and there is cannonball holes in the walls. And it doesn't look like there's a fire. There's a fire, everything will be burnt. The only place that looks like there's a fire is the left corner over here.
There are black scorch marks everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yukasa looks relieved as they come out from behind me. If there's anything here. Should we look around a little? There's a door over there. Is there...
Oh, sorry.
There's a door over there.
Is there a room next door? Now this, I understand fire. But wouldn't the fire have reached a little more over here? I understand that fire goes towards wind. But, you know. That's just me.
The wall near the window burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. I opened the door and left the staff room.
Is this a place to store equipment? In a minute, buddy, okay?
Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful here. You're pulling on my cord. You're pulling on my cord. Ah! 40. I understand, Bubby. I understand. When I'm done here, we can go bed, okay? You licked my nose, you little punks. Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Okay. Let's go here. There's a cardboard box at the top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. My yawns are weird. Fun fact about that. Well, not really. But for some reason, soda makes me super hyped up and alert. While coffee, listen to what I'm saying, coffee makes me so tired that I end up passing out. Makes no sense, right? Got lipstick, red pen, and girl slippers. At least your height comes in handy. My height twitches at his comments. Yeah, he did that as an insult. Nothing in there. It's a massive wooden cabinet. I pull on the door, but it rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. There's something stopping it. Looks like a solid lighting door. It has a simple lock. Just sticking something in the hole for a screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. Seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I must have to do something in order to get that door open. Easy. I take out the red pen. If I use a pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. You're surprisingly skilled. That's surprising. Anyway, I need to focus. It's telling me the resistance vanishes and the pin pokes all the way through. Put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got flare. A flare? I know what that's used for. It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Oh, I see. So that's what it is. By the way, Sakasa picked something up from the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. Was that in the hole? That was clearly done on purpose. It's possible that he put the thorn in the hole to seal up this door. Is he afraid of this? Go look at the flare again. What? Why did you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off. Something's coming. Something next door. So as it crumbles to the floor, my legs are able to hold them up in a panic. Shh, be quiet. I struggle to not know if my nerves are on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, that is just working. Not performing CPR on this thing. Got it. The door behind me ratchets straight. My heart burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down and find a way out of this quickly. Running out of time. Or survive. We got to hurry. Oh, that's easy. I got this. Where is it? I guess I'm gonna use this. I mean, what's the opener? But I can't think of what to do with it. Fuck, I'm sorry. I got the red pen. I can't think of what to do with it. Come on. No handle is restricted. shoved it into the door. Take up a grasp on it and pull it out, but I am unsuccessful. Damn, it's no use. What are you doing? Get it open now! The door behind me bursts open as if propelled by some unseen force. At the same time, something soft wraps around me.
Yome!
Stop! Last thing I hear is Tsukasa's voice. It almost sounds like resignation. Then everything goes black. Fuck. Fucky, 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 fucky you. Let's try that again. What the fuck did I just grab? I'm not entirely sure what I just grabbed. A talisman. In the fucking sky? Oh, I forgot you were there. I'm gonna look at everything this time. I think it's a school journal. The paper was deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. Open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. That rhymed. Okay, I'm also gonna take it. Then down here, and this. It's a massive wooden cabinet. The door on the floor. Is this some kind of storage area? The metal handle is retracted to the door. Try to get my grasp on it and pull it, but I am unsuccessful. It's a well-built door, big enough to fit an adult in it. If I use the lever over, I might be able to prop out the handle. I squat down by the door. The mark bites at my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching underneath the floor. I stand up intending to be calm. Okay, that's worried. Something dangerous must be there. What's the matter? Aren't you going to investigate that area? I'll check out later. I keep my reply vague as the dust my knees off. Let's just look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet. We better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Okay, that's what we need to do. Now we use a pen. Shove it in. Might be able to get the handle off this way. When it touches the metal, you might squirt from me. I kept moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Hurry up, mister! He's coming! Yes, I got it. I grabbed the handle and looked up as I dropped the door. And I thought until I couldn't down onto the floor. Get in! I shoved Tsukasa into the floor. Then I slide down into the dark and back to the room. Ugh. Ah, that's gross. I got chills. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there for just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Tsukasa must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. The shuffling noise finally goes distant. Are we safe now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. I see. Oops, I see. That's good. We're safe. I'd like to apologize. I panicked. Don't worry about it. Nearly ended up screwing myself. Both lost our cool. People probably show their true colors when they're concerned like that. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Does the flashlight work? Yeah. I casually press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. I see him capturing my mind with the flashlight, feeling shivers down my spine. Zaza slaps a hand over his mouth. For a few moments, all I can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene more horrible than anything I've seen before springs out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns, the thin red petals. There appears to be real, live roses covering the corpses and carved on the floor. Greg. Oh. Whew. Okay. My vision is only closed down. I see a woman's body trapped behind roses. Yep. The tragedy that happened in this room is as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. Roses. Why would roses? Does that mean someone planted them? No, you dumbass. Akasa's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. No, you fucking dumbasses. It means that someone has the ability to make plant master bullshit. I can't tell them that I saw someone waking dream. I scrambled to remember the conversation. That's right. I saw a rose vine with them. Yeah, it's got to be it. But like they just bring it up on their own. Can I punch these people? What? Why would anyone do this? Someone decorated the corpses for some kind of reason? No. Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in that vision? Like I saw in the vision. Sakasa screams. What's wrong? It must be just my imagination, but I thought something moved. Over there. Rather in the back room. No. Something is... No. Is something hiding in here? Yes. Be serious. But I want to look at everything first. It's important to look at everything. There's a dread of corpse. I simply search the corpse, but I don't find anything. As I search the corpse, I don't find anything. Nothing. Oops. Oh, I think we found something. Something flashes within the vines, but it's got round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. Finding a mirror in a place like this, that's pretty conjurous.
Okay, now look at the bed. No, look at the bed. Thank you.
The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Final sheet? It's very thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches dark and red flakes fall from it. This is blood. Please let this be over. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. I saw it again! Something under there! Scott's voice has gone very shrill. Then, hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know, I'm just a regular human being. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. The man in the trench coat. What are you doing in a place like that? The man looks bored, he scuffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was heading over there. In his answer, it's believable enough. But why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. It seems he sees through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We didn't chat at the crime scene. I completely agree. Scott seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hands in the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashida. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashida disappears up the ladder. Follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. She's calling to us from down the hallway. Shit, I'm sorry. Hey, take a look at this. Was it like this when you guys came in through? Because it pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, not at all. It was dark, but we would have seen this. Stop them. I haven't seen them before either.
The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in.
It's a race against dawn. I should have made that the title. I just couldn't think of it. Some people imagine put others on guard, and there's no particular ill will between them. It's exactly the type of person Mashida is. Oh, you got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. And he stares, expecting all my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him. It was making it very hard not to. You're an ex-detective, aren't you? So you're just like us then.
Tsukasa interjects coldly from the back seat. I think I detect a bit of a pep in his voice. Seems relieved we have made it back safely. That's right. I was conducting a personal investigation, just like you lot. Something I want to check out. I don't doubt what he says, but that wouldn't mean he entered the school illegally. So did we. What were you? Let me ask one thing first. She interrupts my question and points to her left arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot my mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh. Is that so? She leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's back to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with the 8th elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Huh? Then that means... Tsukasa leans forward from the back seat. Oh, that hurts. Okay. The corpses we saw in that room couldn't have been those people, could they? And she doesn't reply. Maybe thinks the answer's obvious. Or maybe replying to a case isn't worth his time. There's something bugs me about what he just said. The school's clearly suspicious, though. Of course, I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about sexually harassing a subordinate. That prince's got to have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True. The school did have a suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up from the missing person's case. That would be a common sense at least. But common sense is for the world we live in. That's weird. It has something to do with this case. There's an awkward silence. In that case, it isn't even a case of ours. She doesn't hesitate. Who'd believe it? Who'd believe that there's monsters in the school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're all alone. Turns his wrist over and shows it to me. I was feeling it familiar anymore. You too. Yeah. Ever since as soon as I saw yours, I had a feeling this would be the problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We'll talk more when we get back. I'll quickly imagine there's some stuff infringing on seats. Should mention that for now. And in any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. I went to Kuto Mansion because of my mark. I'm sure we receive help as well. But she just scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. Sucking the scum. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me.
Oh, mister.
She looks rather pained. Her voice is lacking all her usual energy. Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just spacing out. I'm fine.
She doesn't look fine. What? So there are others? This is everyone. Huh.
What a reliable group you got. That sarcasm practically dripping off his words. So, are all planning to continue to search for that key or whatever it is? We have everything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all I have to do is kill it. Are you being serious? Killing a spirit is... Of course. Shit. Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? Is that why people think I'm always serious about everything? Damn. I guess I look like this guy. I probably do. I haven't been sleeping a lot lately. When I consider everything Mary's told me, it didn't seem like it worked that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. Yeah, that's true. He claims he can kill a spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Machida grasped my wrist. His wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from the distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close to him. We gotta make that a priority. Machida pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. The thorn curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Machida about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or sight of Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. He's so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural. No, he's doing good shit. We reach the main hall, which is horribly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason, I feel like I've come home. Organization is kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord Twink. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? I did Mariana Station. A strange way we met Machida. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses. The sudden appearance of roses. Really hate to admit it. This closing of supermarkets out there here. The spirit that caused all this is Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Machida's arm too. Hey, Twink. My train of thought is interrupted. She is holding a leather-bound notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. We got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes shimmer with quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling about it. I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawned on me that this was a handwriting by 8th Elementary's principal. The author's meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young and talented boy's tutoring sessions. first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There's no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. The principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected and young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So I called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. Gross. It took in place in the underground room. To me, bright eyes and words. There's no safer place than the school at night, once all the teachers have left. The person stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, being tutored. He was a highly respected teacher, who even made appearances on TV. There were no reason to be suspicious. The only one who knows anything strange was the boy's home teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, there are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame is growing thinner, and red cheeks are now darkest. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred, but just practical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy, but going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look well, mister. What was in the notebook? Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't the stuff you share with a kid. I heard to sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why he say that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. Was that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth through the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, and spirits, they have many names. Believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow. Just like yours. Because I do so many voices. I don't have to, but I want to. But it hurts to do yours. I can barely see right now. But after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. I turn my back to the truth. All that will await me is death. Then, Hanahiko really is a monster. The most form of plan based on that hypothesis. Mary's silent for a moment. Then her jaded eyes shift to Mashida. Incidentally, according to Lord Twing's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. What is that? I can see Mashida narrow his eyes, but made sure to speak up first. There are from the world of the undead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly do is break the curse setting. So, what does that mean? It is as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then the way to reach it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we will be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside, how can How can it be killed? Obviously it's a key then.
It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of a key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. And a feeling just how to keep digging around age elementary. You do not know where the curse is evidence or the key to destroy the grudge are. Getting the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You'll be required to be callous to make sure the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful.
New info has been added to spirit file. Secret of the underground room. Finally. This is my fault. This is my fault for just going on a random rant. Okay. So everyone knows what inside the book was. Basically, the principal adopted this child, and he grew really, really fond with it. With the child. And he basically, I don't want children to understand this, so they basically RAPED them every time they did their tutoring, which hence the quotes. And this is why I find this one to be the most messed up of all of them. It's most messed up because it includes this shit. And this shit happens a lot where I live. And so this puts a part of me to be like, oh yeah, I completely understand, I know where you're coming from, that sucks, major balls, and everyone who does that should be purged. Should just die. Don't even get a trial or anything, just die. I dealt with people like that before. Friends, family, peers, that kind of thing. It's disgusting, to say the least. Because I think destroying the innocence of a child from the inside out is absolutely disgusting. And anyone who does that should just jump off a cliff and die. That's how I see it. Those who take advantage of others should just die. Those who don't treat others fairly should just die. If I was a person that made the rules and shit of this world, there'd be a lot of deaths. A lot of deaths. No trial, none defendants, kill them. That's how I'd say it. Find them and kill them. Can't find them, use a tracker. Use bait. Because bait seems to work. I mean, it's dangerous, but it works. I'm not saying you should go out there and be bait, but if you are, you need to have a calculated plan. And be very, extremely careful. But I don't recommend doing it. I really don't. Professionally or maturely. Mature? Whatever. You know what I mean. Just don't do it. It puts a lot of mental abuse on you. Keeps you awake at night. Then be forced to eat CBD gummies. Drink whatever you can to put yourself to sleep. Sucks.
But I think it's time to finally end this video. I'm sorry I put you all through this shit of my ranting. It's not meant to be a rant. I will see you guys whenever I post another goddamn video. Obviously, because you all know that I really don't give a damn when I upload. I just upload it whenever the fuck I want. So I'm just gonna stop recording. See you guys whenever, I guess. I'm gonna go to bed.